Good evening. Welcome to the band portion of our holiday concert, middle school. I don't usually read program notes, but I feel like I'm not telling you the story if I don't. So, our first piece, which I believe is Blackbeard. Someone will push a button and that'll happen. Is by Randall Standridge, but what's interesting is what he writes about it, and that is this. Blackbeard is intended to conjure images of pirates on the high seas, swashbuckling adventures, and battles on the rollicking waves. The work derives a great deal of its style from cinematic traditions in movies, where most seafaring moments are accompanied by music in triple meters. Think Pirates of the Caribbean. Almost. One should imagine the famous pirate aboard his ship, the Queen Anne's Revenge, laughing raucously and casting an eye over the horizon to the next unfortunate vessel to meet him in the water. So, we're going to start with Blackbeard.
Wise Griffin.
Our next piece has a story too. So Santa the Barbarian's Snowpocalypse. It involves a narrator and a whole lot of effects and things and timpani tuning and all kinds of things. But so I'm going to read what, and I really like this composer, Randall Standridge. He writes great stuff. He was an educator. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, I'm going to read in his words. He says, in 2022, I wrote a piece entitled Santa the Barbarian. Actually, it was 2020. Because we did it as we were coming out of COVID. It was originally intended to be a one-off, but I enjoyed the character and the universe so much that I wrote a sequel, Santa the Barbarian, and the Pirates of the North Pole. It was suggested to me that all great epics are at least trilogies, so here we are. This third chapter finds our titular anti-hero quite upset, for you see, spring is on the way. Santa the Barbarian, never one to accept the way things are, decides that he wants it to be winter forever. He loads up his sleigh and his 8 mighty reindeer with not the usual names: Basher, Danger, Lancer, Victim, Vomit, Brutus, Runner, and Blitz them. with all the armaments necessary to declare war on spring and all other seasons for that matter, so that his icy kingdom can reign supreme. He sets out to bring about the snowpocalypse. Mwahaha. This work combines elements of a great many pieces to tell the tale. Spring and Winter from the Four Seasons by Vivaldi, the chant tune Dies Irae, or Day of Wrath, Deck the Halls, Jingle Bells, Up in the Housetop, Oh Christmas Tree, and We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and even a hint of the Ukrainian Bell Carol. And then he also goes on to say that as an educator, his goal was to make it a little bit more difficult and to introduce some non-traditional techniques. So you're going to hear aleatoric music or chants music where there's suggestions in their parts, but it's not really written exactly what they're going to do. And I'm hoping my narrator is somewhere close by. Oh good, he's here.
For spring had arrived, and everywhere flora and fauna now thrived. But Santa the Barbarian so hated this season that his rage grew beyond all measure or reason. A winter eternal was what he had planned, for the blizzards and storms were his to command. So he gathered his reindeer, and he gathered his ships. Now comes Santa the Barbarian, and the snowpocalypse. basher, now danger, now lancer and victim. On vomit, on Brutus, on runner and blitz them. From spring then to summer, and finally to fall. Now smash away, smash away, smash away all!
So our next piece I don't have program notes for because it really doesn't need an introduction except to say that I did have a couple students who said, we're not really doing any real Christmas music on the Christmas concert. And I said, well, Ukrainian Bell Carol qualifies. It does, but they're not used to hearing that title. And those of us of a certain age hear it and think, ding, fries are done, ding, fries are done. So they're too young. I also have to tell you one other thing. This group it's like 7th and 8th graders, right, mostly? But one of the things that makes this group work really well is the leadership that I have from the high school students who come in and play and help make sure that everybody has what they need and that they learn how to be high school kids as they come in as 7th graders. So, high school friends, could you take a wave? Thanks for doing what you do. And the last one is just, we wish you a Merry Christmas. Have a great holiday, and stay tuned for the chorus portion of the concert right after this.